Hi there, my name is Dolores Van Bogart and I'm an independent sales consultant with Norwex, and I have been since 2005. I'm here today that I just want to share with you a couple statistics and do a really quick demo for you because I think you may find this as intriguing as I did. So first of all, there was a test study done just last year by the University of Norway. And what they did was they took 6,000 people and they followed them for 20 years. And what they were doing is they were checking when people were using everyday household cleaning products in their home, they were checking on the lung health. And what they found was that the lung health radically was reduced in its function when using everyday household cleaning spray products in their home. Now, I don't know about you, but when I got married, I literally went out and bought all the items that our family used for spraying wood furniture, to spraying windows, to spraying our counters and our sinks and everyday household cleaning products. And what they discovered was that using those everyday household spray cleaning products had the same amount of reduced lung function, which was equivalent to people who smoked one package of cigarettes a day. So that is huge. And at the end of that study from Norway, they actually said that all that is actually needed for cleaning your home effectively is simply using a microfiber product. That was a recommendation that the university had said at the end of this study. Another study that was done right here in Canada by Simon Fraser University out of Vancouver, and what they did was for 30 years they tested children, and it was what they discovered was that there was an extremely low, that even with an extremely low level of toxins that were exposed to children, that there was a reduction in their IQ and in their brain development. And when you watch that video, all you have to do is just go to YouTube and you can actually search Little Things Matter, and that is a very shocking and eye-opening YouTube that you may choose to watch. A statistic that I regularly share at my Norwex presentations that I do in my area is a statistic from the Environmental Working Group, and it showed that on average there are more than 280 chemicals found in the cord blood of our newborns. So for me, all of this information just compounds with each other that really, I think all of us just do the best we can until we know better. And I love teaching people a way that they can clean their homes without using harmful chemicals. The last test study that I want to share from you was just from last year as well, and it was the Canadian Medical Journal that actually had written about the linkage between disinfectant cleaning wipes and the increase in obesity in our children. And basically that these wipes were altering the natural gut bacteria and linking that then to obesity in this next generation. So I want to share with you the difference between mechanical cleaning versus chemical cleaning. So first of all, we're just going to take a look at two of these products that I have here. This one here says that it's good for killing cold and flu viruses. So there are two things that I just want to bring to your attention when looking at these products. These products are not giving us any false advertising. They are in fact very accurate. And the two little stars behind the bacteria says, when you follow the instructions that are written on the side, it actually says exactly which bacteria this product is able to disinfect. You'll also know that it stipulates the difference on the back here between sanitizing and disinfecting. So sanitizing actually is not meant to kill bacteria at all. The definition of sanitizing isn't to kill, whereas disinfecting does kill. Okay, so they actually explain the differences on the back of the bottle here as well. The other thing that the back of the bottle here talks about is the fact that these products need to sit on the surface, this particular product, for a minimum of 4 minutes before removing it. So full strength solution needs to sit on the surface for a minimum of 4 minutes in order for them to guarantee that this product will disinfect a surface to 99%. But it doesn't say it disinfects every type of bacteria or virus. they actually list which ones it can disinfect. So there's no false advertising at all. I just believe as a consumer, I wasn't properly reading the labels. The other thing that it says on these packages is that after you do disinfect the surface, some of them actually even say up to 10 minutes, but after you do, they say that you're supposed to rinse that surface with water afterwards, especially if that is an area where food is going to be prepared, and these products are not intended for porous surfaces. But I've even had daycare women at my Norwex presentations who told me that they're told to wipe down all the toys at the end of the day with this particular product, or a wipe of some sort. Okay, so the other thing that I just want to bring to your attention is the word green has become pretty trendy in our society. And I just want to caution you that if the packaging is green, or if the color of the solution is green, or if it actually says green right in the labeling of the product, that doesn't necessarily mean that the product is environmentally friendly. We need to read the instructions and the labeling. So this one here says 99%, which could, in some cases, allow the consumer to assume that it removes 99% because it's positioned in the same place as other containers that do say it in the same place. But this particular product does not say anywhere on any of the labeling at all that it actually removes any bacteria nor sanitizes the surface at all. This packaging makes no claims at all for cleaning a surface, okay? So for me, the main thing also is that in some of these products, the ingredients in them have been linked to cancer, they've been linked to asthma, as well as infertility issues. So that's another thing, that as you're choosing what products you want to use in your four walls, that you research what ingredients you are actually choosing to use. So for my demonstration today, I have a product called Glow Germ. Now, Glow Germ has been around since the 1960s, and this particular product is excellent for stimulating bacteria on a surface. And what it does is it casts a revealing glow on the surface when there is glow germ left. So it turns the invisible into visible. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just sprinkle some of this glow germ onto this whiteboard, and prior to doing that, or while I'm doing that, I'm just going to tell you an example, and we're going to kill the lights and turn on a black light here so you can see what I'm doing. So we'll kill the lights. I'm just going to pull out one of these wet wipes out of this container. And this particular wet wipe, I know that some people have talked about the school list that is required by schools as to what is on the list that our students need to be bringing to the classrooms, especially here in Alberta where we live. And you can see how I can wipe it with this wipe, I can wipe it again with this wipe, I can keep flipping the wipe and try to clean up all of this product off of the surface, and it literally just smears it around. So let's just pretend that there's a teacher and she has a bunch of students in her class that aren't feeling well. And I'm just going to quickly, actually, while I explain that, I'm just going to take a Norwex EnviroCloth just wet with water, and you can see how it effortlessly removes the glow germ from the surface. And I can continue to wipe the rest of the surface with this EnviroCloth, and just one wipe and it leaves it streak-free and shiny. Okay, so let's say the teacher has some students in her class that aren't feeling well, and she goes from desk to desk, and what is she actually doing? She is literally transferring these germs and viruses from one desk to another. Rather, you can see how effortlessly with this EnviroCloth that actually removes the bacteria from the surface. And again, I can take this wipe and I could do this all day. And this actually, with a quick wipe, does not remove anything from the surface. Okay, we'll turn the lights back on again. Excellent. So, to the naked eye, you actually can't see anything. And that is the whole point. Bacteria and viruses is not something you can actually see on a surface. So the whole point of this demonstration is, first of all, know what you're using in your home, read the ingredients and decide, is that something you want to use in your house? Because My concern is these products in many cases maybe haven't been used properly, and we are literally cross-contaminating every surface that we continue to wipe, assuming that that surface is streak-free and shiny because you can't see it. So I have a friend who said an expression which I thought was very wise, and she said, clean doesn't have a look. Clean doesn't have a look. Clean has a feel. And I've been saying for years that clean shouldn't have a smell. Clean can be literally odorless. These Norwex cloths remove 99% of all bacteria from a surface when used properly. So you simply make it wet with water, fold it in half as many times as possible, and wring it out. You just get the water out of it, not even soapy water, literally just water. And you just make it wet with water, you use a cloth flat folded, and this cloth literally does leave the surfaces streak-free and shiny, and you can feel that it's clean, squeaky clean. All right, so I would just like to challenge you to consider what you are choosing to buy with your hard-earned money. Have an awesome day and keep it clean. Take care.